Sup guys, how you doing today? Welcome back to another video. Depending on where this is uploaded, it might be uploaded on my gaming channel as it's gaming channel art, or it might be uploaded on my brand new channel for tutorials and different things. As you can see in today's video, we're going to be making some channel arts, and hopefully we've got no interruptions in this video because I put my Skype on ignore. Do not disturb, but I've got a couple of things already on here just so I don't have to put them in later, but I'll show you how to do them all. As you can see, the template, you can grab this off Google quickly. It's a transparent template. It doesn't really matter which one you get as long as it has a couple of boxes. We have two images. We have Halo and Dark Souls. We also have this, it's called a Blackout, and some roughness, but we'll look into them in a second. So let's get started. So we're going to start on the background because that's actually the simplest thing to do. So we start here at the bottom, the background layer, click new, and this is layer 1. I'm also using paint.net, it's a free download that you can quickly download off the internet without cost. So what we're going to do is actually paint this background black quickly. So okay, sorry about the bit of lag. It doesn't normally lag, I'm just recording at the same time, so it is a bit laggy. So I'm actually going to draw a line across the screen. Hold shift, just so it gets, perfect. Zoom out a bit, and try and line that right in the center. Scale up to 5 pixels. As you can see, that looks pretty alright indeed. I think, you know what? Okay, there you go, that looks perfect. I hope it's perfect, because if it's not, it's going to be messing up. So first of all, we're going to select the side that we want our first image to not be on. So as you can see, we have Halo over here. So we want to remove this side, just press delete, and it's gone. Then go back to the layer 1, select the second part of the image, click on dot. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh yeah, that's right. And then open the image up, click delete, and as you can see, both of the images have joined together. Now what we can do here is merge them together, and what we're also going to do is bring this line above. So after you've done that, what we can go on is Effects, Object, Drop Shadow. Move the drop shadow to a side. We're going to do 5-5 just so it joins the layers together nicely. We're going to do it white just to match the same colour, and then merge this bit down. So as you can see, we can no longer see the template, so we're actually going to move this up twice. There we go. Now the second thing we're going to add here is a blackout. So instead of me using that one, I'll show you how to do it. So make a new layer, go on, select black for the first layer, and then for the second layer select transparent, take the alpha down to 0, and then select gradient tool, select the one that goes in and out, go right in the center, and it should drag quickly, or it can lag, whatever. As you can see, the colours are a bit messed up because it's supposed to be the black on the outside and the transparency on the inside. So what we can easily do is go and flip, and there, all done, and click enter. You can click enter, I just click away. And if you load up this blackout, they're exactly the same, so you can't really tell the difference. So I'm just going to delete this one. Then go ahead and merge the layers together. This is just to add a bit of effect. As you can see, we've got a roughness layer here. Let's enable that. As you can see, it just adds a bit of, roughness to the scene. Easy way to do this: new layer, effects, keep the colors the same, render clouds. Let it quickly load up. Okay, we got that. So this should be alright. And then let me just quickly check what I set this opacity to. 30. Set the opacity down to 30. As you can see, it just adds a bit of an effect just to make it look a bit nicer. And you can just change in stuff to improve on your needs. So we're going to merge that one down. Also, what we're going to do is go on Effects, Style, Effects, Photo, Soften Portrait. Now of course we're going to lighten up a bit, we're not going to have it so dark. Let me have a look what works. Make it warmer. There we go, that looks alright. So you can mess around with that setting, see where it works out perfectly for you. So after you've got that done, you can delete the background layer now, because you've got our own background. And I just rename this to background. You don't need to, I just like keeping things in a set order. Open up a new layer and select the line tool. And what we're actually going to do is go on the template. I don't know if this will actually work. Select this box and select this box. Go back to line 3, select the black colour and draw a line across both. Yeah. So what colour do we want this line? Well, not across both, only to halfway, because I'll show you in a second. Let's go for a blue. We'll go for a blue and red. That's a nice colour. So about in between the text, that looks nice. Deselect the box. We won't actually need the box anymore at this point. So what we're going to do is zoom in a lot, just so we have this perfectly. We're going to select this pixel, drag it to about here. Just going to bring this above the line just so it's a bit better. Select here again, drag it all the way across. And as you can see, there's a couple of mistakes that we're actually going to go fix right now. But this is only if you want it perfect. And that's what I do want. I'm not probably going to use this one, but yeah. That should be... I've actually messed that up myself. There we go. And it's very hard to recognize these mistakes. So we're pretty much nearly done now. So what you do is select this layer. Get rid of the template for a bit. Go new layer, paste, layers, flip. There we go. Same on the other side. Merge, copy, new layer. Paste. Go on layers, flip. Voila, all done. Now it doesn't look that pleasing, does it? So we're gonna put a red filling in it. Well, what we've actually missed out is a little mistake that I made when I was selecting the because we selected the box at the start, it actually messed up here, but that's easily fixed. Couple of pencil marks here. Oh, what am I actually doing? I'm messed everything up. Okay, so go back to fix this error. Just go back to layer 3, select the blue color, then go to the pencil tool and literally fill it in. Doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't really matter. No one's really going to see it unless they download the image, but YouTube doesn't allow that, so they need some third-party application to do that. But we're going to show how to add a watermark on the head as well, just so someone doesn't rob off with your work. As you can see, there's a little watermark on this video, just because I put it there. There we go, that should be enough. So let's just put everything back, to the mouse again, and finally we can go back to putting the red in. And it still has not worked. We're at the bottom this time. That is touching. No, I'm an idiot. Merge the two layers together, paste. I must have merged them when I was messing around with it. So after we've done that, what we can do is set the opacity to 60. 60 is a bit too much. Let's go try 120. 120 is a bit, you know. 100. Yeah, that's perfect. As you can see, it's a bit shaded out, so we don't actually need the template anymore. You can still use it if you want. Shows you where you did with the text and stuff, but we're not going to use it. So get rid of that, and we can merge this layer down as we're not. Oh no, we are going to use it. We're going to add a drop shadow to it. So let's select that blue again. Go on Object, Object Drop Shadow, and I never selected the color I wanted. I did not want to do that. Okay, so I guess I just have to find a nice one that matches, and we found it perfect. This blue matches that blue, and it's all good. So after we've done that, we do not want to merge it down at the moment, because look what happens when I merge it down. Normally a mistake happens there. Normally on thingies, does the transparency, but I guess not this time. So we're going to select the font size that we like. Also, it doesn't really matter where we do this. I'm going to select this font. Okay. Select the color white, whatever you want. The font I'm using is American Purpose. Mohammed Studios. And we can scale this up even more. 108. Even more. 114. Yeah, that should be enough. So after you've done that, we can go on Object, Object Align, Center. Object Align, Center both. There we go. Just so it's in the center, nice and tidy. What we're going to do now is Object Drop Shadow, select the red. Oh, that's pink. Oh no, that's red, so it just matches in with the red behind it. But it just makes it stand out a bit more. So we can merge that down now because we don't want to touch on that layer anymore. Now if you have any social media, you can add it in here. Twitter at MohammedQ2998. Go follow me over there if you want. Or if you have a website or something, you can add it. But we're not going to add a drop shadow to this one just because I don't want to. Also, people have TVs that they can view on, so we're going to add a little effect for that. We're going to select the blue once again. Select here. And it doesn't really matter where this line is at the moment. Because we can actually move it down and stuff. There we go. And what we can do now is fill that in red as well. Add a drop shadow, just the same thing that we done before. Channel it, take it down to 100. Copy, new layer, flip. Where did that flip? Flip. Take it down to 100 again. And literally merge them together, and we're actually done. What we done these bars for were if you're watching on the TV, OMG, you're watching on a TV, make sure to subscribe. I forgot to mention something a bit earlier, the size. I hope you didn't have to wait till the end. I hope you found out by the start. It's 250 by 60 by 1440. Probably put an annotation at the start of the screen. And what we can do here is also like this video if it helped. And we're done. What we can do now is just go on File, Save As, Export as a PNG, and add it to your channel. Quite simple as that. If you don't know how to do that, look up a tutorial. I'm not going to show you in this video because it will go on too long. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. Comment on what you want to see. I've got a couple of different skills. We can do some Photoshop work if you want, but not everyone has access to Photoshop, so I've done paint.net. Also, I can do some other tutorials on other things if you like. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.